just use that as a roll away thing. Okay, so I didn't bring a ton of water because I didn't really need very much. On my last stop, I got rid of all my food, all of my cookable food, and now I just have those freeze-dried packs. So I don't need to have any dishes, worry about that, or cooking residue on all my stuff. I wonder if I pull it more, I could set up a table right under this. That's okay, I'll do it to the side, because I usually use these ice chests as a step to get into the tent. And this one's empty now. Oh, hey, if Dad, you're watching, looks like you're Arctic. Still got an ice block in there. And that bag of ice. I can set up my table, I guess. These go out, so everything's got to come out for me to camp in here. So usually put those right there, and then set up a table, and then do the tent. And I do the table so I can hold the tent poles and everything. Everything's still a little bit wet from that last one. And yes, I'm still wearing shorts. And I can see my breath out here. So I think it's 52 degrees right now. But this is the earliest I've set up a camp in, I don't know, 3-4 days? 3 days? I don't know. Usually don't get the luxury of all this light. Same with viewing the stream, I suppose. You can actually see what I'm doing now. So boom, table, done. And it's still wet, so this is probably gonna be wet too. My beloved diesel heater, which was hilarious. It came in handy at the border, at the Canadian border. They stopped me because I've never been to Canada, so they said, "Oh, John, you gotta have a thorough check, if you don't mind." And so I had to sit in the waiting room for whatever, 10 minutes maybe. And they came back and said, "Well, you're almost ready to go, but we got a couple questions for you." I'm like, "Yeah, shoot." And they're like, what is that case in the back of your truck? And it's got like a gas tank strapped to it. They're like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Oh, so you found my diesel heater." And they're like, "Is that what we thought it was an air conditioner." And they were laughing. He's like, "You made that yourself, didn't you?" So when I came back, they had opened it, so I'm sure they saw in here, like, yeah, this is homemade for sure. But cool, they didn't mess with anything. Hopefully it still runs. We will see. And yeah, let's tell them it's got a remote on there. We'll fire that up once I'm done setting this tent. And I usually put that right here, so then it just goes bloop, straight into the tent. And once I have the awning up, it keeps all this out of the rain. And if it starts raining real bad, I put it directly under here and keep it under the truck. This always stays dry. And then this, you just put somewhere. It don't matter. Okay, we're ready for a tent. And let's see. Doesn't seem very damp. That's good, and it's good it's not raining. I've been pretty dang lucky every time I'm setting up that it's not raining or it's not raining hard, because I don't know how I'm gonna do it if it is. So we got a little bit of wetness in here. No big deal. Oh, you know what? I need to fix one of my tent poles. I snapped one of them last setup when I was doing it at 10 o'clock at night. We'll see if we can find that one. We will be setting up the rain fly because it keeps the tent itself dry. Yeah, see, all these are still wet, so my snapped pole is one of these blue ones. Of course, like the main frame. And I don't exactly have the means to repair it other than tape. You know what, we'll get to it. We'll get to that. Let's just get this up and dried out. Oh yeah, look how wet it is. That's okay. The double bonus about this diesel heater is that it actually dries the tent. It inflates it kind of like a bounce house. And oh, these are soaked. Inflates it like a bounce house and keeps the whole thing dry, evaporates it all. So my fuck up was not tightening those tight enough, and that's what snapped the pole. So this time I'm gonna make sure these are actually tight. And I'm not going very fast because we got time, and I got time here. Yeah, so that won't let it go. And I always put this table right in the way. What else happened? Oh, my bear horn. They said, yeah, question number 2 for you at the border. What's that ammo box with a horn sticking out of it? And they're like, you built that too, didn't you? It's like, oh, you found my bear horn. Like, oh, that's what that's for. Like, oh, that's a pretty good idea, actually, because you're gonna need the bear spray you have. And they got a good laugh out of it. And then they said, get out of here, you American. Just kidding. But very positive experience at the border. They were very nice. So I don't know what all the reviews are. I guess it's just like any reviews where someone's got to stick up their ass and has to leave a review. Never positive. Alright, now we do these. The poles is the easy part. I think, honestly, this is the hardest part of this, is getting these threaded under your tailgate. And it sucks because it's necessary. It actually makes the shape. It forms the whole shape of this thing. Keeps everything tied down the right way. So if it was pouring rain, I mean, it's like the whole inside would be getting wet now, so I don't know what the deal there is. And it sucks I don't have firewood. I could be making a fire tonight too. But honestly, after this heater, you don't even need it. We were all sitting on my porch before I left, and just ran the heater, had it blowing under the table. Everybody was comp. Oh, you know what? I have another. 1 second. I gotta cover this. Okay. Okay. We're good. Alright. Okay. Now for the fun part. These should actually get strapped in too. Strap it on. Boom. Unfortunately, I'm not able to take advantage of the free Wi-Fi here, or else I'd be streaming in 1080. But 720 off of my data seems to be working for a country that apparently has no cell reception. Working for me. So pretty much everything you hear on the internet about traveling through Canada is bullshit, is what I've come to find so far. The roads are some of the best things I've ever driven on in the world. And actually everything, as soon as I left California, everything got great. And then I hit Seattle, and that had a shithole pothole roads too. So all of those shithole cities, they just don't give a crap about their roads. But here it's been smooth sailing this entire time. Like, whenever I drive in the rain in California, it's nothing but deep puddles, and you hit it and it's instant hydroplane factory there. But here, there's like, I didn't hit a single puddle. Like, for whatever reason, they make their roads to where they don't accumulate water. There's no puddles. And it's great. You can just go straight through them and not worry about hitting a puddle, and then it instantly hydroplanes you. Okay, poles. Let's do blues. See, now it can't be that damaged if I can't even find the snap. Oh, here it is. This is the snapped one. So when I installed this last night, yeah, look at that. You know, it doesn't even need tape. But yeah, let's try it without. It worked fine last night. If it gets any worse, then I'll have to do something about it. We'll see. We'll see if it even stands up. If it can't stand it up with it like this, then I'll tape it. But it should be okay. It's sheared right in the perfect spot. Don't need to go that far with it. I can leave that hanging. So again, this place is freaking great. This is the best RV park I've been to yet. And the last one I went to last night, it was all just like a crackhead RV park. Well, not exactly that, but it was like people that like live there instead of just take the day there. And again, I'm going slow setting this up because, I don't know, so you can see how it works, and then I can ramble. Come on, get on there. Yeah. And while I'm over here, plug, oh, shit. Plug that in. Okay, we gotta make sure that that's not gonna snap when I do it. To this. Okay, that one's fine. Okay, 2 more. That's long gray, we need short gray. Okay. Short gray goes for the back window. And I'm gonna assume it's gonna rain, so I'm gonna put this in rain mode. Because it's been raining the entire trip, pretty much. There. And then the final gray. I might move the truck up a little more because these awning poles are going to stick out a little bit. And I got plenty of room. This is an RV space. Yeah, it was great. She gave me an RV space. And I was like, well, I don't need power. And she's like, well, you got it. So I have extra power if I need it, but I do not, so. The only thing I've used for power is my Jackery, and that can run this thing all night. And I've got enough diesel for the whole rest of the trip. Because it doesn't burn. If you run this thing on low, you could run it for like 3 days straight. Okay, this one we want to stick all the way through. Yeah, when you have it on low, it does not use anything. Okay, this looks ready to pop up. And sorry I'm whispering, but I'm trying to be respectful to the other campers here. Even though she put me in a spot with no one near me, and I love that. Okay. Alright, let's pop one side up, and then we're gonna have to. So this is how I snapped the other one last night. Was doing this move right here. I pushed it way too far without actually pulling this up. Oh, and I got my cut finger to deal with here too. Okay. So I almost want to push this from the other side, on the broken side, just so I don't unknowingly tap it again. So we're gonna start from over there. So you can pop that in, and then we'll tighten it up with the other one, so I can have the broken piece in my hand and see how it's gonna flex. So this is the broken one, and look at that. It's the shear line goes straight like that, so you can still bend it this way, which is exactly what it needs to do. So that's perfect, even though it bends a little more. God, that looks like it's ready to snap. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, we'll just put these on immediately. Oh, God. Oh, that's gonna have to hold up for the rest of the week. Because I'm not getting a damn hotel. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come here. Get in there. Alright. So there's something, I think I'm doing these wrong. Like, these need to hold it, but they keep wanting to go in there. And if I put it on the outside, come on, get out of there. There we go. It needs to snap like on the outside over here, like right there. Pull it that way. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Good. Oh, it's starting to sprinkle too. Perfect. Okay, that needs to. Well, it's okay. All right. Ah, my fucking cut finger. Ah. That is why you don't clean a knife with a paper towel. With the fucking grip in it and God, I don't know what it is. Every single new knife, instant cut, no matter who you are. If you get a new knife, just don't even touch it because you're getting cut. Oh crap. This needs to come out of here. Oh, let's do this. We'll flop it out of there. Yeah, genius. Okay, so that goes like that. That goes on the outside. Pull it a little bit more. Oh, we're caught. Come on, get out of there. Yeah, here we go. Okay, that should be able to just fit. And yeah, get it centered. We're good. Boom. And boom. And boom, and boom, and boom. Okay. Okay. These could be a little bit tighter. Yeah. There we go. Pull those. Pull that. Boom. Stays. Okay. Time for the awning. And actually, let's do the rainfly first because it's raining. So this has always been the hardest, the second hardest thing. You gotta find the door. I think it's on this side. Yep. And then when I don't have the ice chest, I've had to just throw it over. Look how high that is. And then you just figure it out from there. So that looks like a door piece, and it's upside down. Yeah, that one sucked. Okay, let's just stand on the ice chest. Okay, door in my left hand. Okay. So it should go a little something. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I'll just do this so it doesn't fly away. And I think this goes on that other corner. Oh no, we're good. Goes right there. So boom, so this can get wet and then it prevents the tent from getting soaked. Until you pack it up, and then now they're both sharing in the bag and getting soaked. Oh yeah, another little mod I did is put it on the antenna right there. And let's check if this is still online. Probably. Ow. Okay. That's good. That's good. Awning. And then, yeah, you know what? I'm going to move up the truck a little bit. So we need like a few more feet. I usually put it in reverse so I can look at the camera, but I think we're okay. Yeah, that's plenty of room. That's plenty. Oh, okay. So, next up, I'm gonna pop up the awning and then fire up the heater, and then I'll inflate my mattress, my new mattress I got, or sleeping pad, whatever you call them. And that motherfucker has saved me, because it's like 3 inches thick, and you do not touch the ground when you're on that thing. Come on. Okay. All right. We are almost done here. Then I guess I'll make some food. I don't know, I'm not that hungry. Come on. Okay. And then you pull that. And just like that, we got an umbrella. This has got to be like one of the coolest things I ever bought. I'm glad I can just use it every day now, instead of just like once and then, okay, that was cool. Tighten the shit out of those because I've had them come off. Alright, that gets right in that hole. Spike in there. And kind of even them up, make it so I can walk under it. Make the other one a little bit higher. Okay, boom. Undo this a tad. And that needs to go up to that high. Good enough. And you know what? I'll even put up my lights, because those are waterproof and just fine. So actually it doesn't matter if this gets wet anymore, because I put a bag over the controller and now nothing can harm it. So I usually put the hose in right there. Oh, you know what? I have to leave early tomorrow. I'm not gonna put this one in. We'll leave that just so I can do it faster. Okay. So then I usually put these in the tent with me. These usually go right here. All the bags right there. I'll put up the jackery and get this thing running. Get my pad. Very cool that you just spin wrap that pad. Oh yeah, I'm not even wearing a long sleeve. Must not be that cold. Oh, I need my jackery and the cable. Where did those Canucks put my cable bag? Oh. custom-made cable. Boom. See, that's why I backed up a little bit, because these poles would always get in the way. What did I do with my soul? Oh, that's all in the trailer. Okay. Blankets, pillow. Oh, the pillow I need, but blankets stopped using after I get the pad. Don't really need them. Just the pad and the pillar. All I need. So, here. First thing we'll do is set up this so it can self-inflate and I don't have to pump it that much. So the coolest thing about this, so that's the deflate valve, put that fine, now the inflate valve. So if I just leave this, it'll self-inflate. But if not, it comes with the most badass pump I've ever seen. It's just a little bladder with foam in there. Comes out there, and if you just do it, it does nothing. But if you cover the hole, now it pumps. And no motor needed, but you can just sit there and do it. No power, no pump needed. It's very cool. But if I just leave it, it'll self-inflate. So usually just throw it down and walk away. Come back and it's like 70% there. Get my sleeping bag. Oh, what'd they do with my sleeping bag? Oh, guys. Jeez, they really thought I was hiding something under the seats. So that sleeping bag kind of inflates as well. So we can do that too. And then I usually use these ice chests as a step to get in here. So dual function. So the sleeping bag, I usually throw it out next to the pad so it doesn't mess with it. So that'll all inflate by itself. And then now we need the exhaust, and I don't remember what else. Thank you for noticing this notice. Your noticing of this notice has been noticed. Okay. A little bit jumbled, not too bad. I definitely have been driving very steep uphill grades. So exhaust, that muffler is the greatest thing for all these RV parks. If there's anybody nearby, they do not hear you at all. Boom, that won't burn anything. Maybe have to go back a little bit. Yeah. Solar lights. That's what I was looking for. Even though I haven't used them, because I've noticed when I have area lighting and turn them on at night. Oh, they pulled this shit out. Are you kidding? Oh, no, they didn't. This all fell. Holy crap, that rolled all the way. Okay, I'm gonna need one of these buckets too. That's my food. So give me that bucket of food. I don't have my headlight, but there it is. Okay. Solar. So every time I've used these for area lighting at these campsites where I've been to where there's no one there but me, it is scary as shit. Because it's just like having a campfire when you're alone. It lights up only the area, but it makes everything outside that circle pitch black. So you can't see around you at all. So this is good for parties and stuff, but this does not make you feel safe at all. So something like that. And I can show you later. They are very bright. They're not going to do anything now. But yeah, not bad. So I usually put all the electrics over here. Oh, this kind of got wet last night too. Oh well, solar thing, no big deal. We'll do one wrap. Yeah, cool. Well, I wish I was looking at chat or could even see it. I don't think I can. I don't really want to do it at the same time and then wreck the video quality. Let's fire up the heater. I can close the tent up, let that dry out a little bit. So custom. This used to be a computer cable, but I just cut the ends off and then put these ends on them instead. And there you go, wire made for high power. So that goes in there. Custom little port. Plugs right in. And I have the computer fan, so I've got the intake fan. And then we'll see if it's broken right when we turn it on. So 100%, 12 volts. This fan should be spinning. Yep. Okay. Okay, now we can fire it up. So 12 volts, it's on. So if I turn it on right now, it's gonna not immediately fire up. It will light up the glow plug, and only, well, first it's gonna test the fans, it's gonna test the pump, and then test all the internals real quick. Then once it knows everything's good on the self-check, it will ignite the glow plug, so it'll start that glowing, and then burn it red hot just to burn any residual diesel off of it. Then it'll go into the warm-up mode, which you can hear the whole thing happening. So I'm going to turn it on right now and then put it on the lowest. You can see the thing, the fan test little input output valves. Heat is on. So it tested the fan. If it go. So yeah, so it's heating the glow plug right now, and you can even see it on the wireless remote for the tent. So it's on number 1, the heat setting, low altitude, really fake like bars. I'm sure if it wasn't connected, it would just not say anything and then not give you that bars status. 10 degrees Celsius, I don't even know what that is. Okay, it's testing the pump, feeding it a little bit. So this is just to get the reaction going. It'll start to yeah, air is blowing very minimally. Nothing special coming out yet. I'm gonna close the door so all the heat stays in, and then we can dry this tent out. Oh, and another thing is you don't want to put the door on the exhaust because you burn a hole in it. But I don't use this bug door anyway, so. For that, I have a thermocell. Or you just close the main door. Oh, here it goes. can hear it increasing a little bit. And this is just initially. It just does this on the initial startup. Once it's actually warmed up and you have it on the lowest setting, it slows way down and it's almost silent. So it's blowing air, but it's not hot yet, so. Oh yeah, I gotta close the windows. Oh, they are closed. Okay, cool. Maybe all the way. We'll get that balloon effect. Close the window. And close the vents. Yeah. Yeah, good enough. Alright, throw that in there. Come on. Now you want to point the other way. Yeah, there you go. This is probably how that... Yeah. It's funny that the exhaust ends up being hotter than the actual output of the thing. You just put the exhaust in there. There we go. We've got the the bounce house effect. Okay, all poofy, but it's great because it makes the rain go away on it. Dries the whole thing. Inside will be dry. The outside will kind of be because it's. I guess it stopped sprinkling. Yeah, do that bounce house effect. So now that'll just run. Put this. That's a good idea. Can I get that? No. Wow. I don't think I've sat down this entire trip. Like at a. Oh, there we go. It's slowing down. Yeah. See, then now it's warmed up. Now it just starts to chuck, 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 chuck. Oh crap! You know what? That's my beer cooler. I should have put it on the other one. Shit. Oh well, we'll just wait for this to dry out. This is more important. Ooh, it's already warm to the touch. Yeah, look at that. Dead crawl. So, let's see if you can even hear it. Like, if you're over here, I don't even hear it at all. Walking around it. You can't even hear it. I don't even hear the exhaust either. So not bad at all. Let's see what's in these food things. So I haven't opened one of these up yet. You know, I probably won't need one of these, but I carry it anyway. Just, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna need to use it on people, but I'd rather have it and not need it. Okay, let's see what's in these buckets. I could set up my electric fence too, that'd be fun. All you RVers, get out of here. Okay. So this is the Ready Hour 30-day food supply. Oh, 30-day. Okay, so I have 60 days of food. I don't have to break a seal. Oh yeah, see? It is. I mean, oh, you kind of can smell it. I guess not. Well, I don't want this. These are huge. How many servings? 4 servings per container on every one of them. 16 servings. Okay. Oh, here we go. Soup. This seems like so much. 4 servings. These are all 4 servings. Cheese and broccoli rice soup. Well, at least we get a whole variety of stuff here. These are gigantic, though. Powdered whey milk. Gross. Buttermilk pancakes. This is kind of cool, though, actually. But they should say it's designed for a family of 4. Creamy wheat. You know what I'm gonna watch tonight? I'm gonna watch Blast from the Past. Okay, so it looks like that's all that's in here. They just jammed them all. I think I'm gonna have the mac and cheese. Even though it's a fuck ton. Whatever. I am never gonna use this anyway, so. So what do you need? Whisk contents a pouch and 4.5 cups of water. You know, I could just actually not use the whole thing, but then I'd be using cookware, which I don't want to do. Crap, those trail meals end up being a lot better. I didn't even eat that whole thing last night, and that was just for one person. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I stand this up and kick this out. God damn. And then kick this one in. Yes. Okay. Trade places. That thing is burning hot, so I don't want to touch it. Look at that. I don't even hear this thing. Alright, let's get my propane. Let's see, what's a unique, good way to do this? Without using any pots, so if I just boil water, like I could just make the whole thing in this. Okay, let's see if I can look at the chat now. Let's see if that, because I'm about to end the stream anyway, I'm not even doing anything. Yeah, I'm still undecided here. I guess either way, I'm gonna need boiling water. So. Oh, 4 cups though, that is a fuck ton. I guess I could make the whole thing and then eat it in the morning. And then I guess just wash the thing. That was not 4 cups. And I'm not that hungry. is I have pots. I got pots here. And I can make it in one of these, but I do not want to do dishes. I want this to touch as little as possible. I could just make a little bit in here. And then if it sucks, just throw it away. I can throw this whole pot away. Pan. Yeah, I'll make it in here. So the reason I don't want to use all this is because when I do camp tomorrow, it might be a little barrier. Might be a little more bearish. Oh crap, I just dropped that spoon. Fuck. Oh wait, oh, there it is. No, I did drop that spoon. Okay. So it might be a little more bear country. And I don't want to attract them. But I think I'm just going to keep all the food in this thing. Keep anything food related in here. And if they want to attack this, they can. I'll probably hear it, but I'll be in here away from that at least. Even though they say you need to make it way farther away. See a spark. No spark, come on. There's one, okay. So I'm just gonna mix these in whatever quantities. And who cares? And who cares? So yeah, so we're out here in British Columbia, for Canada and shit. We out here camping and shit. What are you making? Oh, that's Eddie. What's up? What's up, Eddie? Mac and cheese, your favorite. Your one food that you will eat. Not with broccoli. Fuck you. Yeah, because I don't have any, or else it would be. I can put some grass in it. Make it close. There's some moss on the ground. Alright, let's check on that pad while that's boiling. Ooh, it is hot in there. Very warm. Okay, well, we can help this along a little bit. Let's find that pump. There we go. So the cool thing about this, like I was saying, it's probably better with a bare hand. You hook up the pump, and you don't need a motor. No electrics required. You just got to cover the hole when you pump it. And I turned it the wrong way. So, yeah. So you can just sit here. So usually this is like the first thing you should set up, so it can self-inflate. Super Tramp, yeah. Is that a bang? That is not a bang. No, this is actually some Canadian shit I found. Caribou. Oh, caribou. Caribou genuine. Brewed with pure spring water. Oh, cool. And they restore forests with it. So I was trying to get weird beers that I've never heard of that I can probably only get here. And I got that from some random mom and pop shop. So that's probably like their Budweiser, because it kind of tastes like it. Definitely not a craft brew. And what do we got on the battery there? 97%. This all seems dry, so I'll run it a little bit longer. Do you know the way to Bell's Canyon? Fuck you. Fuck you. Well, whatever, there's people here, so I'm not scared now. You should have said that when I was alone camping out in the middle, like an hour away from civilization. That shit was scary. And fuck them, Bell's Canyon, boom. Yeah, I found the way right there. There's Bell's Canyon's that way. You know what? I still don't have a light. Like here, I'll turn on these lights, but I don't have a giant flashlight. I still haven't picked up AAA's. It goes through them. Okay. No, that's how you spray ghosts. You have to hit them with a ghost substance, like aerosol. Bullets go through them, but if you hit them with another ghost thing, another spirit thing, then oh, look at that! Look how thick this thing is. Oh, now that is a pad. Plus, it's like there's foam on this top layer, so it is just, look at that. It's just butter. Sitting on that? Are you kidding me? That's why they have this on display at REI, because you can't not have it once you go squish it. Okay, that's done. Mummy bag, done. Boosh. Now I just need to throw my laptop over there. And there you go, boom. And then at night, that's pointing right there. I usually turn the red light that way. And boom. You've got a heated palace. This is definitely no thanks. Vaping is just fine. So I'll run this a little bit longer just to keep things dry. And then I'll shut it off so I don't waste all my battery. Oh, you know what? Even though that lady said the power works here, I could charge it again off of this. I have an extension cord. Could run it off of that. Oh yeah, this is boiling. Oh, it's resealable, so I don't have to use this whole thing. There's also no, oh yeah, cool. Okay, that might have just been the trick right there. I can just use a little bit and then close it back up. Oh yeah, nice. Oh, this is just regular mac and cheese. Wait, where's the cheese though? Is it all at the bottom? This is just mac. Let's see. Yep, cheese is at the bottom. Okay, so this thing is not the greatest then. They do expect you to make the whole thing in one run. This sucks. I could have made this in a smaller cup too. Fuck. Well, here you go, another lesson learned. And I'd rather learn it right now than this is gonna suck. You know what? This is gonna just spread it everywhere. I'm gonna get a cup. Alright, what's bigger? These? Yeah, I can just make a couple in there. Yeah, that's gonna suck. And now, look at that. Now I gotta clean this. Yeah, that's how I should have done this. Retard. Okay, well, this can wash itself in the rain. I'm not dumping it in. Dude, it's huge. It's 4 servings. Plus, I want to save some. I can't eat this whole bag right now, and I can't save it. I don't really have any means for that. And whatever, it's